Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Selby Farm Estates. Now, I've already made my first Seasons mod blunder. If you remember, when I looked on here, I didn't look before I planted it, so I planted soybeans. Well, according to this, you shouldn't be planting them till the second day of spring, but I thought it would be alright, How wrong I was. As you can see now, we're into day 2. And as soon as it hit midnight, it went as though the field was harvested. So I had to, I've cheated. So we've got it planted again. But the problem is now, if I look back on this one again, it says 10 degrees. I really should take more notice, really. It says it should be 10 degrees, but we have to jump in a vehicle for a second. If we look up here by the clock, we are only 6 degrees, so I have an awful feeling it's going to do exactly the same thing once it hits midnight again tonight. But it's all good testing, because I've never really done that before, so at least I'll know for future reference. If it is, I'll seed it again. As you can see, our money's way down. But today we are going to have to do some fertilisation. That's about all we have to do at the moment. This is why I'm not sure Seasons Mod's the best viewing, but you'll have to let me know. Yeah, I'll just make it a short one, I'll not show everywhere. But what I'm also going to do is, we're going to put row crops on this, and I'm also going to change it to black, and then you can tell me which you like better. So that's it in blue. And if we go over here, I can remember how to do it. Blue power, so you've got Fiat power, I'm assuming that's orange, and you've got black power, so we'll customize that. That's it in black. So you'll have to let me know what you think. I'll put it back to blue for the time being. Blue power. You've done it. I could have done row crops while we're on there. I bought these already, so if I remember which ones it is them ones, or is it them ones? No, it must be the 1.8. 6 foot. No idea why I picked 6 foot, but they're the ones we've got anyways. So that's us with the row crops on. Man, I have one night off. Well, technically it wasn't a night off through choice. Everybody decided to cut the lawns last night, so they were still going at about 8:30 last night. So I didn't think doing a video with all the lawnmowers going in the background was the best. Would make the best videos, so that's why we didn't record last night. It wasn't through choice. Put the weight back on. So I'm not sure how heavy this fert spreader will be. We've also got the grass fields. We can fertilise them as well, because I found a big one. I couldn't work out how to get into it, but I have sussed it out now. Right, so I'll jump out. That's them all on. Close the door again. So yeah, we'll do a couple of fields. Like I say, we'll just make it a short one, this one. We'll go up to the big grass field first. Or we may do the field. No, we'll do the field along the road here first. Because oh jeez, maybe need a bigger weight on there. I've also moved the mic, so I'm hoping it's going to pick up okay. So yeah, we'll do this one, but I can't do it in cab, I really can't. So we'll go this way around. Probably been better just to set this cosplay off, but hey ho. So I think it's wheat we've planted in here, or was it barley? Oh, I can't remember. It's been 2 days. I've got a memory like a sieve. But it's one or the other anyways, so they should be ready. I think it was midsummer. I think this should be ready. I think the soybeans, as long as everything goes to plan, that's the first day of autumn that should be. But looking at the weather forecast, the first 2 days in autumn are wet, so that's not overly great. As I say, you've got to do a lot of thinking, and it's catching me out at the moment. You don't just plant anything you want, you've got to really think about it, because really I should have planted canola in that field, for one, for the temperature, and two, it would have been ready the end of summer rather than autumn, so we would have been able to get that in before the rain came. So yeah, we'll get there. First season might be a bit of a higgledy-piggledy carry on, but we will get there in the end. I have every confidence. He says, touching wood, fingers crossed, everything else. But anyways, there's one thing. You can watch me and say, right, we don't do it that way when it comes out. Oh, I must admit, I've heard no more about how far off they are. And the words I was looking for was, it's a work in progress, this mod. That's why I cannot hand out a link, unfortunately. So it seems to have gone down well. Lancyboi, the map creator, he even commented on it on the last video. He's been watching them all. Puts the pressure on, definitely puts the pressure on. Right, so we'll just go up and down now. So what we will do, we'll cheat a little bit. We'll put our fancy GPS on that I can't see now. That's one thing I hadn't noticed. Because it's going that way, so if we hit this button here, 90 degrees, work width we want automatic, so over here. That's the outside line, so if we hit this one here, we can move that over a bit. Somewhere around there will do. If we go back here, then I have got it mapped to my joystick, but you can just hit this button here. That puts the GPS on. You can see the front wheels moving. That's it disengaged. As soon as you engage it, it moves the wheels. Then I won't put the auto steer on, but to put the auto steer on, all I do is I hit the steering wheel, I hit that button. See, that's going to tell you where the end of the field is. You hit it again. When it gets to the end of the field, it's going to turn left. Well, you can change that by these buttons here. So we can press that one, so it would turn right at the end of the field, and then it's complicated. It's not complicated. It's a hard one to explain. At the moment, it's going to turn a meter from the end of the field. We can alter these. It doesn't go up in increments. It does go in increments, but not ones you can control. So there, now it would turn 6.5 meters away from the end of the field. So that's how you change that. But or you can set him off like this, and then when he gets to the end of the field, you can just press that and it'll turn it automatically. You don't have to actually have the auto steer on. So like I say, it's a nice mod, and it's not the most complicated to use. It's just I'm very I'll put it this way, I'm pants at explaining things. I really am. But yeah, I must admit, I'm not too sure about that skin now for that hood, because it doesn't make it the best scene. Not on one of these fields anyways. So what I will do, I'll just turn it when he gets up here. So as soon as he gets up here, sometimes you have to press it twice. I don't know why, but we'll try it once and see if it turns. If it doesn't turn, we'll press it again. So somewhere around about there, press it there. Right, so I had to press it twice that time. Turn it off, turn it back on again. Because I've done the headlands, that's why I'm not going to put the auto steer on, because where you can, if you alter these ones here, where it would turn it sooner, but oh, it's such a pain. It's such a pain. Plus, although I suppose we could try it, because we know it's 24 meters. Although it's going to be down there before I get it up to 24 meters. Right, so that'll do there. Right. See what happens here. This could go very wrong, because as you see, oh, there you go, that wasn't me. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it does kind of work. As you can see, we're 24 meters there. That's how wide the spread is on here, so we know from there to there will be 24 meters. And as you can see, it's now going to turn left when it gets up here. So I won't turn anything. In fact, I'll keep the cursor on the tractor so you know it's not me pressing anything. And we'll see if it turns okay up this end. But that's how you put the auto steer on anyways. That's usually what I do when I'm doing missions. I'll just put the auto steer on. As long as you don't go off the tractor, you just leave it on the tractor, it will carry on till the end of the field, and then it'll only stop when it hasn't got a full width at the end to do. So that's how that works. So, but there you go. You see, auto steer's working. That's how you set that up. I'm not the best at explaining, I will admit that, but that's how I do it. I take it you have to have all these on. I don't know. So, but I do, and it works. So. But when we get down here, if you notice it hasn't been beeping, it'll beep this time because it hasn't got a full width coming up the other side. He says confidently. So what we'll have to do then is just do it ourselves. Is it going to beep? Is it going to beep? No, it's not going to beep, but it's stopped there, you see. So. Because it hasn't got a full width to go back up here, that's why that is. So we can engage that again. Oop, maybe not at them speeds. Set it off again. And this will do. It's going to miss a little bit over here, I think. Or is it just the mud? Oh, it's maybe just the mud. The only problem I've got with this map is finding all the grass fields, because they're not really marked. That's one thing for your next map, Lancyboi, if you do watch this one. Would be a great advantage if you marked your grass fields, because numpties like me, we struggle. And looking at that, I don't think these are far off being able to harvest these. Now we did say you could fertilise them, so I'll just spin round. So I'm hoping that will show up that it's been fertilised. We'll find out in a minute. Right, we'll just put this up. Yeah, you see it hasn't, has it? It hasn't shown that one. It's been fertilised. Oh well, we'll go and try another one. It's maybe just because it's a little one, that one. And we're okay, we're not going to destroy the crops because we've got the row crops on. Still shouldn't be driving down the field like I am though. So we can get back in cab now. Go around the headlands. We'll have to shoot out again onto the field just to get in out the gate. But what I'm going to do is one of the ones up by the farm. We'll do one of them ones first. Saves us trailing all the way to the big grass field. We've still got plenty of fert in for now. The corn's okay because that seeder we use there, that also puts the fert on. Oops. So we've still got the soybean field to fertilise, and then just the grass fields. So we'll go and do this one up here. And if you look on the map, that's where we're heading. Like I said, that's the only downside, especially with me doing them, is the grass fields aren't marked, so you've got to hunt them out. But some might say that's half the fun. So yeah, you see that one looks more like a grass field, doesn't it? You can see the soil underneath. Oh yeah, it's just that field we're in, so that's okay. And I may well go around the edge of this field with the little roller. I don't like fields that go right to the edge. Just me, I'm fussy. I like a headlands on them. But no, that's okay. I know I did say it, and I was quite surprised when I did that field, but I suppose it was just a small field, so we'll let him off with that one. We'll let you off with that one. But yeah, I do like headlands, even when I plough grass fields. Like I did on Drummard, I still left a headlands. I do like a headland on a field. You probably lose some crops by not going right up to the hedge, but that's just me. I don't think many farmers go right up to the hedge. They'll leave a couple of feet or more. Right. I suppose I should shut that up, really. So these don't look too far off being grown, these ones. I think by tomorrow we should be able to mow these, I think. Maybe. I'm just looking for things to do, to be honest. If we get to the stage where there's nothing to do, all I'll do is I'll just miss that day out, if you know what I mean. I won't record on it. It's bad seeing, I know that much. I think that's the line. Because we've got the reset field as well. There's one across the road here. That one's ours as well. I also noticed, right, we'll go out this way. I also noticed the mud does make you slip. I was struggling. I just put the creator tools back on because we just didn't have enough money to do that field again. So I got the big, is it 14.5 metre cultivator? So if you look on the map here now, where we want to go is up past the animal auction. The auction mart, which is just up here. Then we turn left up a little track and it takes us to a big huge grass field. So this is where you buy your animals there. So we want the next little track on the left, just before the dead end. So that's it, up here we go. And it definitely doesn't take long for these tractors to get dirty. But it adds a bit more realism. if you look on the map here now, where we are is over to the left, nearly at the top of the map, just beside field 26. And this is our grass field as well down here. Well, we're already gone past it. It's the other side of that hedge, through these double gates. If I jump out, as you can see, that's quite a grass field. Is that one? I'll knock that off. It's a decent sized grass field, that one. And this one seems to show up as well. Yeah, I may hire that roller in, and just to put a headlands on there, because the fert seems to go on right up to the edge of it. But hang on, it's not life or death. It's not life or death. In fact, I'll stop that a minute. Whoa, easy tiger. It hasn't got a number though, has it? So we can calculate current field's edge path, and that seems to follow it actually. But I can only give it a number, can't I? So if I do, trying to think how to do this now. If I put 261, I wonder if it'll come up. That's a long way to go, though, isn't it? I'm just trying to number them. Then the one behind the field, like the reset button, we could put as 91 because it's beside field 9. The one we've just done below the animals, we could do that as 101. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Could be here all day. Scroll wheel, you're going to get worn out. So we'll put this as 261. I know what I'm doing. There we go. It only goes to 150. Well, that's blown that idea. Oh, well. Right, never mind. Never mind. I'll think of another way. We'll get back to fertilise spreading. I was just trying to do it so I wouldn't get confused which ones was which if I did set courses up. That was all. So yeah, it would be, if you do watch this Lancyboi, it would be a big help if you could number the grass fields as well. In fact, what I could do is if I take a picture of the map on my phone, and then I could, yeah, I could do it that way. I know you could do it by going in the editor, but anybody that watches me knows me and the editor, we don't even go in the same sentence. But yeah, I could do a rough diagram or something and just put the field numbers there myself. So yeah, it's doable. It's doable. But I don't know. I'll have to find out whether there's collisions on them trees in the middle as well. That could add to the fun if you did do a cosplay course. But as I say, this field is huge. This will probably be the silage field, I think, because I want to use the little John Deere tow behind, not the self-propelled ones. We'll use that again. Manor Farm was the last time I used that, and that video seemed to go down very well. Thank you anyone who watched that one. But yeah, this is what's always put me off Seasons mod. Is it's a lot of this. You know, there's nothing else to do at the moment. All we've got is fertilisation, and I'm not even making a very good job of that. Usually if I had things to fertilise, I'd set it off on cosplay while I was doing something else, but just with the Seasons mod there is nothing else to do. So spring and at least half a summer. That's all we will be doing is seeding and fertilisation. So if I set this up on a worker, no, because it's going to go on a stupid angle, I remember now. Yeah, that was a worker there, he's going to set up at a silly angle. So, back to our trusty old... Press the right button, you numpty. Right, so we know how to move a track across, we know how to put it 90 degrees. If you use the ones underneath, that turns it like that. So you get it somewhere near, and then you can move it over. Not the fastest. Talk among yourselves. Somewhere there'll do. So auto steer is still on. We're going to turn right at the bottom. We're still on 24 meters, so that should be okay. So if we set that now, we can set that off, set the cruise control, and that should sort all itself out now. But definitely that hood looks better on grass than what it does on growing barley on its first stage. So this should now turn at the end, he says, anytime now. There we go. We are using a bit of fur we shouldn't be using, so I can turn it off manually. We probably won't get it all. I'll probably miss bits, but oh, I was going to say I was going to jump out and go and check see where they had collisions, but if I jump out it won't carry on really. So never mind, never mind. So yeah, you can see we're going to miss a bit there, but never mind. We're going to have plenty of grass. I have every confidence. Me and my confidence. In fact, I'll probably do that bit at the end there. It's just going to be that strip up there, up to the fence. We should turn left at the top of here. And then we will find out whether them trees have collisions. And the time's just set on ×5, just at the moment, like I say, because there's not a lot to do. The faster things grow, the better. So that's why. Once I'll just do this field, and then we'll. I'll let you get off. I'll let you go. But then again, I've just seen how much fertiliser we've got. So what I'll do is. I'll just put that on buy for now. Put that off. Just till we finish this field. That's still going down? Still going down. Why is that still going down? Oh, it's because I'm doing it in numbskull, that's why. Hey man, it's been a long day. Right, do we have collisions in here? I have a feeling we will have. Oh, we haven't. Oh well, that's good. That's very handy. I suppose we could. The worker will. No, it won't. Not on GPS. Oh well, never mind. But now we won't run out of fert. That's what I've been thinking about. We're going to run out of ferts. If we don't do a brilliant job, I'll square it up at the end. That's where he's going to go. No, he's going to tidy that bit up himself anyway, so that's alright. But yeah, can't be far off growing. Growth stage 4. So yeah, in theory we probably won't this time because we've only set off here. But from now on, we should be second day of autumn, like season 2. After we've gone through the winter, we should be able to start cutting grass from the second day, so that's good. Right, I have no idea where he got to over here. So we can knock that off now actually, I don't need that. Try and zoom out, then I can find out where he was. Like I say, I've only got the worker working because I don't want to run out of fruit on this field, which isn't very realistic, I know, but I will know for future that we're going to need to have a full fert spreader before we come up here. And this isn't very realistic as either, but it does mean I can set my worker off and leave him to it. But anyways guys, I think that's where we'll leave it. As I say, it's not going to be a long one. I just don't want to bore you to death with fertilisation, because that's all we're going to be doing. I'll get the fields done, and hopefully when we come back my soybeans won't have gone back to the harvested stage, otherwise the computer could be getting flung out the window, and hopefully we'll be able to do a bit of grass work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend my lawn, and rather than buy any mowers this time, we'll probably just hire the big M in, lease it in for the day, get all the grass cut, get that sent back, and then we'll once we've got some money, we'll either decide, well, you can decide, do we buy mowers for the tractors, like the butterfly mowers and the front mower, or do we go wild and buy a big M? So you'll have to let me know what you think. I'm just going to go up that way now. But anyways guys, thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, bye for now.